Aloha friends, it's Robert with Blue Planet Surf. Today's video I'm going to talk about how to apply this paw pad to one of our ToughTech boards. This is one of our new rental boards that we're putting out for rentals on the river here in Haleiwa at the Blue Planet Adventure Company. A lot of people like to paddle with their dog or their pet, and dogs always have the tendency to kind of want to stand right at the front of the board, and if there's nothing up here, no deck pad, they tend to slip off. So that's why we put the paw pads on some of the boards for those customers that want to paddle with their dogs. So I'm just going to go over how to apply it. This is an 11.0 by 35. If you use it on this size, you don't have to make any adjustments. It fits perfectly on the pad as is. If you're using it on a 10.6 or 10.2 or 9.8 ToughTech, you have to trim this edge just slightly. But it's pretty easy to just make it fit. Actually, on a 10.6, you don't even have to do any trimming. On a 10.2 and 9.8, you just have to trim the slight little bit up down here. It's pretty simple. And then some of our newer boards have this locking hole, so it makes it easy to put a lock through, like a cable lock through here, and lock it up if it's outdoors, just to secure it. So on this one, I'm going to cut a little hole into it to fit that, to go around this hole. So the way I do it is I just line it up nicely, make sure these edges here are lined up, and then kind of just hold it down right over the hole. And then I'm going to take a long screwdriver and just going to go from underneath and poke a hole right through the center of the locking hole. So I'm going to look for the center, just poke it right through there. So now I have the screwdriver right in the center of the hole where I want it. And then, you know, you can either make a template with a piece of paper or something. I have this roll of tape that's very similar in size. It's a little bit smaller than the hole that I need, so I'm just going to put that on here and then make a little outline with a pen around it to mark it where I want to cut it. And if it's not, it doesn't have to be super exact. You can always go back and trim it a little bit, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. I just make a hole, draw the hole on my pad, and then take a pair of scissors, and I'm just going to cut out this outline that I drew, bottom of the pad. Get the sharp pair of scissors. It's really easy to cut these pads. So now I got the hole in there. I'm going to lay it down. So right now, yeah, so it's slightly smaller than what I need, but otherwise it fits pretty nice. So I'm just going to trim a little bit here on this edge, make the hole slightly bigger. So just trim a little bit extra. And the pad is kind of flexible, so it doesn't have to be super accurate. I mean, it looks nicer if you get it exactly right, but this is actually pretty close, so I like that. So now I'm just going to wipe this off a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure there's no dust or anything. This is a brand new board, so it's pretty clean. If your board has some dirt on it, obviously you want to make sure it's completely clean and free of any oils and stuff like that. It's going to peel off the nose a little bit, the front of the pad, just around this hole that I made. I'm going to peel it back to here. And then I'm going to line it up kind of with this hole without sticking it down yet. And then I'm going to make sure these corners back here are lined up properly. But I'm also concerned about the hole right now, so I'm going to line it up with the hole with the locking area. And then I'm going to make sure this is lined up, this is lined up. Looks really good. So I'm going to stick this down. Make sure this is all lined up still, yep. And then I'm just going to peel this all the way back. Get this all off. Make sure to get all the paper pieces off. Some 3M self-sticking tape. And then I'm going to start in the middle. Line up nicely. Push it out to the sides, make sure I don't trap any air bubbles underneath. Stick it down. Push it down real good. And that's it. Now we got a nice paw pad. Now we got a full coverage deck pad. It's great for the pets. So hope you enjoyed this video. We have these pads available at blueplanetsurf.com, or come into our shops and grab one. If you have a pet, these are indispensable. And also, Sup Dog Hawaii is offering lessons on taking your dog out on the water. If they're kind of scared, then it's good to have some guidance on how to train them to be more comfortable in the water. So if you're interested in that, check with Tyler at the surf shop. Sup Dog Hawaii. He's filming right now, so happy to hear that, I'm sure. Okay, so I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe down below. We'll see you on the water.